Tewaliwo mulala afanana nga gwe ubyokoze osinzibwe nga enaku zonna ubyokoze osinzibwe. It is a different thing for someone to tell you that I want you to have you ever seen a person when they are taking them somewhere good, but because they cannot sit there, they stay in the same place?
Like a goat, when you're going to take it to the field to eat or something to feed,
if you don't have a vision,
it's going to eat.
You are going to be a goat, but in a human body shape. A goat in a human shape, because...
Hi dear viewers, my name is Min.Klyne and I welcome you back on this episode, on this podcast. It is called The Oracle of God. Here we talk about our life experiences, but do you know that our life experiences based on the oracles of God, because literally everything, God knew about it. He was the creator, He's the founder, He is everything in our life, even our day-to-day life. All it is in the Bible, it is in the will of God to move the way you are, the lifestyles that we have in this planet. God knew it before even we knew it. So today on our show, we want to enlighten, to speak something that is going to tickle you a little bit, but then it will bring faith in your life, those who have lost faith, and it will bring hope to those who have lost hope. Everybody, I welcome you today. Feel at Jesus, feel at peace, and tighten your seatbelts because we're going to have a good time. In the building today, we have a man of God, but also a man who has been in this life journey of his story. Everybody, welcome Mr. Isaac.
Yes, I'm glad to be here again today on this podcast. Thank you for hosting me again. I'm really delighted.
Yeah, today we're not going to talk about man of God. We want to know more about Mr. Isaac, because I've heard stories about you and I really want you to share them with people if you're free with it. And today what we're going to talk about is victory in disguise. If I talk about that victory in disguise, do you understand it and how do you take it? What do you get through the word of victory in disguise?
Yeah, it's a broad head to talk about, because victory itself, it's a disguise. Yeah.
How?
Victory is always in disguise. To be straight, not to cut in bushes. When we talk about victory, I'll give you 3 examples. Let me say victory in education.
Yeah.
A day that I've seen a person graduate or working on a good profession, let me see you a lawyer, let me say you a lawyer, you a doctor, any profession you talk about, if you're talking about a doctor, we are talking about 24 years of education.
Wow. Yeah, true.
A lawyer, 23, 24 to 25 years of education. But when you find a lawyer somewhere in a court battling a case and winning it, or you find a lawyer graduating somewhere on a graduation day, that would be a victory.
Yeah.
And to a layman's mind, you will say, oh, I want to be a lawyer.
I want to be a lawyer.
But you are talking about something in a make that is 24 years.
Yeah. We admire the suits they put on and it looks nice.
Oh, yes.
The garments they wear,
if you find a successful pastor, okay, mention names.
Yeah.
Give me 2 names of successful pastors you know in the world.
Pastor Benien.
Pastor Benien.
Pastor Kayanja.
Pastor Kayanja in Uganda. And
Pastor Aroma.
Pastor
Aroma Sayi or something like that.
Romeo Sai, that's in Nigeria.
Yes, in Nigeria.
So on and so forth.
Yeah.
So many pastors. But each of those stories, if you were to dig deeper into their stories, that a person you're seeing of, let's say here, us here, Pastor Robert, or let's say Pastor Ben-Hin, they are long stories. I hear Pastor Kayanja talks about a ministry of 40 years. I'm not yet 40 years, but I see that I've lived long.
You've lived long, you've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot, but I'm not yet 40 years.
Not yet 40 years.
But the man is talking about a ministry of 40 years. If you talk about Pastor Benin, he's talking about a ministry life of 60 years.
Wow.
You're talking about 60 years.
And which have not been easy at all.
Yeah, it is almost doubling my age. So when you hear, hey, Pastor Ben-Hin, a young child, I want to be like Pastor Ben-Hin. Okay. But you must be ready to walk a journey. So in a nutshell, I would say that if you're talking about victory, you are talking about a process first of persistence, dedication, and commitment.
Wow. Wow, yeah, true.
A process of, first a goal of persistence, dedication, commitment. That's what I can define. Victory. If you're talking about victory. In any sector, talk about anything.
You know what amazes me the most? Like when we're still in school, when you're still young, let me say you're 5, 6, around there, you'd be like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. But the way you keep on going through your education levels and journeys, when you reach senior 3, you'd be like, nature like a lawyer, can't you take? You know? Yeah. When you look, you try to push. Senior 6, they ask that small girl in you, that is in you. But when you're still young, you wanted to be a doctor, you wanted to be a lawyer. What happened? Like you're busy saying, I'm going for industrial arts, I'm going to be an actor.
The process has failed.
Yet it's still earlier, you know?
Yeah.
But it has been a journey. Like you didn't know, you expected too much, or you have a big dream. That's the walk. We walk the talk, so the talk becomes hard, maybe. That way. And so maybe some drop it, some continue with it.
So when you say that victory in disguise, it is self-explanatory. Always victory is in disguise. For example, if I want to achieve something in 5 years, because any big achievement you see people achieving, it doesn't come on the day you see of its manifestation.
True.
It takes a period of time. It takes process.
Determination.
So imagine when I'm going to do something and it's going to manifest in 5 years.
5 years.
But there is work before 5 years.
There's work before.
There is a process before 5 years. There is a dedication before 5 years. There is commitment before 5 years.
Yeah, true.
But a person will see me after 5 years and say, oh, he's very good. They are forgetting the process.
They forget the process.
And that is the problem we are facing so much in this generation. Let it be in church. Let it be in the world to be. Everywhere you see a person that he has achieved a victory in a certain sector, and you look at them at their day of victory, and you tremble, and you want to be like, which is good. But when you take the person, mostly the young people, and you take them, I always ask them, can you walk the talk? Can you go through the process? Can you process it? They are not ready.
They are not ready. You know what, most surprisingly, what happens is when we see people achieving their goals and we have seen them there, they're up there, they're top notch and all that, we start saying, oyo agenda munyanja, oyo what, because we don't know the story behind it. We don't know how you started. We don't know the scratches you've done, you know, that the sleepless nights, the crying and all that, the sacrifices you've made. But there are a lot of criticism that comes along the way on your victory that you've achieved, and someone can start criticizing. I don't know what happens. Why does someone have to criticize your victory when they don't know the journey that you walked? And then they are very confident. They can be like as if you're younger.
The best part about that is that when a person reaches at a stage of victory, even if you criticize them, he will continue to move with victors.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because victors knows a process of being there.
Yeah.
These other people don't know.
Yeah.
That's why you'll find a person. Can I talk about a pastors because I'm a pastor?
It's okay.
You will talk about a person in Uganda. Me talk about, as of now, maybe. Let me talk about Pastor Kayanja. People are criticizing him. You are an homosexual. You know, now homosexuality issue is everywhere, rampant. People are talking, almost they might make you believe that's true. Okay?
Yeah.
Have you ever sat there and you think about this? How does even the fathers of faith, for example, Pentecostal movement all around the world, because it has fathers, how do they keep up working with him? How do governments
keep on doing endorsements with him? They keep on, engaging, abiding with him, doing associations. How? Because
people at the top, they will understand
the journey.
They will understand the repercussions around victory. But we people that have not experienced victory, we cannot understand.
We are always on that side of the negative.
How can the likes of those people that is bringing, I hear, is Pastor Ben-Klyne, that great man I heard of recent was in the State House with President Trump. I'm not promoting him, but I'm just showing you that people that realms in victory places, or in the realms of victory, they will understand.
They will always understand
the criticism that comes with it, the process. You cannot be a victor and you are not criticized. People have to criticize you.
Actually, when they keep on criticizing you, the more higher they push you to go do better things or get more targets and what. I don't believe like that, because maybe if they don't, you lose it maybe. But when they keep on criticizing you, like, I'm going to do that, can I give you what to talk about?
Have you seen any victor that is not criticized?
No, not really.
Because people have to talk, and when you're a victor issue, they have to talk about.
You make the news.
I mean, they cannot talk about you when you've not done something significant.
True.
Even if you had a bad intention, because remember, victory in itself, it is achieving what you wanted at a certain point.
Yeah, true.
So even if you were victor in a bad way, like Okedo, today in Uganda, he wanted to kill him. No, remember,
guy now.
He achieved something very hard. You mean everyone can cut off heads of 4 children. To him, it was victory. You get me?
Oh my.
To him, it was victory. He aimed on it. We saw in the court when they are showing us how we planned the whole plan. Did you follow?
Yeah.
So to him, it was an achievement.
It was an achievement.
You heard him tell, I'm on a script. Meaning he had planned it.
So
after achieving
his paper,
you get, after him achieving his victory, even we are talking about him now, maybe that's what he wanted.
He wanted a limelight. He wanted to make a name before he deceases. He's already famous out there. You'll have to talk about through. He's going through the records of Uganda. People are going to be mentioning him. Even people afterwards, they will talk about him.
Yeah. Maybe he wanted that.
Maybe that's what he wanted.
That was his victory. You get?
Oh my.
So victory in and of itself, you are talked about. And they have to talk about, because you were star now.
You're a star.
You were moon. You were
shining out there.
Victory means shining in something. And when you're shining somewhere, people have to see your light. And when light is seen, it shines and people will talk about it.
Yeah, and Bambi, to the people who lost their children, may their soul continue resting in peace.
True.
Yeah. So, as we continue, do you have something that you've really walked through and you've seen your victory and you cannot even count it anymore because you've gone it? Maybe your personal experience can speak volume to people out there who are watching us and encourage them somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, as I told you, the little definition, explanation I can give as victory is when someone has set a goal and they work towards it and they achieve it. That's victory. So in life, I've aimed a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah.
These days I'm hesitant of sharing my personal life stories, but so many things in life I've aimed and I've achieved, and to me that was victory. The difference is with victory there is a small victory, the higher victory, there is a periodic. There are stages of victory. So I've achieved. The highest of all is that at the age of me now, I'm alive and I'm serving God.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is one story of yours that I keep on hearing you speak about. The one of bricklaying. So we look at the Isaac of then, a bricklayer. How do you turn out to be the Isaac, the business man? You know, what did it take you? What were the sacrifices in between, from a bricklayer and nobody to somebody?
A bricklayer is a someone. Is a some person because there are so many people out there that are bricklayers. So
no, I'm saying from zero to hero.
Okay,
you know?
I would say like this.
First, bricklayers don't get offended.
If you're a bricklayer there, you are someone, and be encouraged. And be encouraged. The Lord is with you. But if you are referring to that story, I would say, first, for me, I had a goal in my life. I wanted and I loved to be a businessman first. And the second thing I always had, and I still have, I know that there are better places to be in life than my current.
Okay.
I look for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding every day of my life. I want to know what is better.
That's better.
And when I know it, I want to work towards it. So even from that story, I was there, but surprisingly, there are people that I used to work with even by then that are still doing that same work. Remember, in this world, you are mostly going to become what you see.
What you see, yeah.
So first you must see something.
You must have a vision.
You must have a vision. Okay. You must see where you're going, because if you don't sit there, sometimes they will take you, you will not go there. It is a different thing for someone to tell you that, I want you to, have you ever seen a person when they are taking them somewhere good, but because they cannot sit there, they stay in the same place? Like
a goat, when you're going to take it to the field to eat or something to feed,
if you don't have a vision,
it's going to eat.
You are going to be a goat, but in a human shape. A goat in a human shape, because they will be taking you somewhere you don't see.
You can't see.
That's the baddest thing about a person who doesn't see. So if you are not seeing, even an opportunity will avail, but
and you won't see it.
I remember you talked about that story. I had seen, but I hadn't seen
the broader picture.
The that magnitude, the magnified picture of where I wanted to go. So I was still my sister that I follow, Jack, she connected me to a certain job to go and work. It took me a lot to understand what she was telling me. I wanted to stay there.
True.
Why? By then I was convinced that all my life was supposed to be in Muchirombe. Because I was used. Okay. Do you know when sometimes we are birthing into something else, it is very hard?
It is hard.
That's why even when the Lord is using people, for example, you've been not a servant of God, but to make you a servant, that transformation is very hard. You are being birthed into something that you don't know. Of course, later it will be good, but that transformation is hard. So I experienced that transformation, but because I knew that I had to go, I just had to follow what I never knew. Later, it turned in something very good, and it changed my life.
What I've heard from that is a change of mindset. So could you help someone out there? How does one have a change in mindset? Because I don't know how to say it properly, how to phrase it, but I've seen situations when if someone does not make a shift in the mindset and change it, like what the Bible says, renew your mind. Like if you can't renew it, you cannot have direction. You cannot see what the broader picture is. You're like in a cave. You cannot see broader. So can you help someone out there who has failed to move from that stage of choosing those and
okay. In Romans, that's what the Bible talks about, the renewal of your mind. In Romans 12 verse 2. That's when the Lord talks about renewal of the mind. Now let me tell you this. The world we are living in is an imagination.
Okay.
In creation, if God never had the world in his mind, he couldn't translate it into what he created.
Yeah.
He imagined, then he created. Even in life, there is a portion of scripture that says that as a man thinks, so they are.
Yeah.
I mean, we cannot take you so much of what you think, and you cannot tell us that you are different from what you think. You are lying to yourself. What you are, that's what you think. Now,
that is deep.
And it's a fact.
It is deep.
You see how people do things, great things. They do them because they conceived them in their mind, and they saw a possibility of doing them.
Yeah.
So if you've not conceived it, and if you can't, now how will you birth something that you don't have?
You can't.
So it has to. If you're talking about that, I'm going to be a victor. Do you believe it?
You believe it.
Because if you don't believe it, how will you take a walk of faith?
You can't, because you can't see it. You don't believe in it.
You don't see it, so you don't believe it. So can you first renew your mind to the victory you want to achieve? Can you start seeing a possibility? Then the Lord, you start seeing ways, possible ways. Do you know a person who has believed, a person who has received, a person who has conceived, a person who has taken in something as a belief, will see a way where you don't see a way.
True.
A person who doesn't see a way, who have not conceived something, even where there is an opportunity, you will see obstacles.
Very true.
And that's what makes us different. You see, how do people do those things? They conceived them, they believed them, they saw a way.
They saw a way and took it.
And they took it for you everywhere you see a blockage, because you've not conceived the victory you want to achieve.
What's most surprising, that when you see those blockages and stumbling blocks and all that, when you have not renewed the mind, you cannot risk take. And what I've seen to successful people, they always risk take. They're always open-minded.
They say way.
They are very quick.
For them, they say way. For you see they cannot. For them, they say way.
They say way.
They say how. Every time they say I can. So you see them taking desperate moves. They do things. That's how creativity comes in.
Yeah.
That's how you can start create things. You get? So unless you renew your mind, the first thing would be renew your mind.
Renew the mind.
Renew your mind. Can you know that I can become this? Because if you don't, no one is going to become it for you.
No one.
Yeah.
No one can do it for you. You have to renew your mind. Conceive it.
Yeah.
After conceiving it, then birth it. You cannot birth what you do not have. So it starts from the brain, from resetting everything, mindset.
Yeah.
Then we see the victory. What do you, if I can ask you to just give me one word, victory in this case, what could it be?
One word.
For that term.
You prefer to victory.
In this case.
In this guys, I would say victory is a process.
Victory is a process.
Yeah.
Wow. Kati, while you want a situation, someone cannot really see their victories. That for you can see them, but for them they cannot see them. Are they aiming so high that what for us we see is not what they see?
No, because
or they are just not grateful. Like you can see someone, they have moved from one stage to another, but then they cannot actually appreciate God for where He has gotten them from to where they are. And then there is someone who is really wanting to get where they have been. These guys, do you believe that there are prisons, there are deserts in the time of these days?
Oh yes, they are. Because life is a journey. And you must appreciate journeys. You must appreciate journeys. You cannot appreciate life when you don't appreciate journeys. You must be mindful that this life we live in is a journey.
It's a journey.
So, in life, we don't move a platform. We don't move, the right word is a platform that everything, every time is okay. For example, I might be working on something that is going to manifest in 5 years. It doesn't mean that every day is going to be a rosy day. But even in the days of desert, we talk about desert because when you relate it to the days in the Bible or the days of the prison, when we relate it in the days of the Bible and we're relating to the specification of Joseph, who was in the wilderness, he was in the desert, he was in prison. After then he went to Pharaoh's house when he interpreted the dream after he became a prime minister. But if you are to relate to his story to tell you now, you will understand that victory takes a process.
It takes a process. As I told you, it is a story of persistence. Did you get it? Persistence, dedication. You don't remember. Okay, those who are watching us, they remember. They remember because if I repeat for them, it will be a repeated speech. That one I said past. So, if you relate it into your story, I would say you must be ready. That every day when I'm not going to wake up when I'm charged to go on, but persistence will charge me. Focus will charge me. Dedication will charge me. Some day will be tough. Sometimes sometimes it will be hard. Let it be in ministry. I always tell the people that we serve with that some low-thinking people think that if a pastor is supposed to preach every Sunday, every day, because he has to come smiling, of course, he has to come anointed, he has to come putting on a suit to look bougie.
They think that every day, some people are convinced that pastors are not having problems. Same thing to the president of Uganda, same thing to the members of parliament, same thing to the members of parliament, same thing to the speaker of parliament. You will not see her displaying her issues, her problems on the parliament floor, because the other one is a responsibility. She's moving that journey. She's going somewhere. But make no mistake, every day is not a bed of roses that was used because you see the pastor worshiping God smart. Every day is a good day. No, they have bad days. They have worse days. They have some days when they come from their offices, they are from crying. They're saying, God, should I not go today? But when you see them there, they know how to push hard.
They push hard.
They know how to push on. They know how to handle. They know how to persist on. Then after, good days and victories come. So if you're a person that for what you are pursuing, you only work in good days, that is a myopic thinking and a childish way of acting. You cannot achieve any serious victory when you behave like that.
Wow.
You work in good days. I see ministers
some just want motivation.
I see ministers in church. Every 2 days, she's demotivated. She needs motivation after 1 day. You cannot go anywhere. I'm sorry to say. You must find a motivation in you, and you say, my redeemer lives. And I have to move on.
Like Paul Bagabacha but he kept on moving over where? But he kept on
It is the character of victorious people to work even in hardships. Actually, you should perform better when it's hard on you.
Oh wow.
If you will win. But if you are not going to win, then you will work on emotions. Victors don't work on emotions.
Work on pulses. Today
I don't feel like
today I feel it.
You in church work, you find the ministers. Today I don't feel like working. You were a leader, you don't feel like working. Who is going to do your work now?
I think that's why now people don't want to, give Christians, jobs and all that, because their days like
jokers. They are jokers. You see?
Oh my.
She wants to go in the office.
I want to be great, but then I don't want to.
She's praying so much a lot that they give her promotion. Maya Rababa, promotion. But look at her reports at work. You will wonder.
Her desk is full of files and they're not being worked on. And they are
she's the lowest in performance.
She can't meet targets.
She cannot meet targets. The Holy Spirit in her cannot lead her to meet targets. But she says that they're full of the Holy Spirit. He or she has forgotten the same spirit was on Elijah. But Elijah saved the whole nation from hunger. So the Spirit of God even can make us do work well.
Yeah.
It's not that the Spirit of the Lord doesn't just make us sing well, serve well, parent well. No, the Spirit of the Lord can even make you rich, can even make you build a company, can make everything good in you. It depends on what we want to use them for. But that was a diversion. But the Bible of these days, some of them, you see them, they are not ready to be victors.
They're not ready to be victors, but we want it, we claim it. I'm telling you, despite of putting in the hard work, I've seen something like someone doesn't want work, but they want the victory, they want the good flowers, they want a good life, but all they do from morning is slumber. After slumbering, they're fasting, and then they're dry there. Then I get my Monday, I eat it, and I just compose myself after I read my Bible full time, and good to go.
Those ones, I tell them the story. In my
generation, I'm looking for a miracle to just follow me.
In my generation, I will use this as a reference, and I know it will help many. I started being in church when I was young. All of my life I've been in church. So when a person is giving examples in church, you can relate with me. Why? My experience, all my life experience has been in church. So I've seen people praying so much. I've seen people doing every spiritual activity so much. But if you do not compile these things together, and you move in the principle of God, and you think that we are going to use just prayer to install into another part where we have to use the principle of God. You know, our God, we know that is a God of principles and patterns. So you have the whole work together. The Bible says that everything works together for good.
Yeah.
They work together. So you cannot install prayer only into work. They work together for good. So you have to work, you have to be serious, you have to do each and everything the way it's supposed to be. The prayer must amplify you to work.
It must push you.
It has to amplify you to do what you're supposed to do. But if you do this and you leave this one will work, this one will not work. You will be anointed but poor.
You'll be crippled in one mode.
You get? And you'll start saying, the Lord have not done this. If you only work and you only pray, but you don't have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of good things, when your prayer cannot produce knowledge, cannot produce wisdom, it cannot produce understanding, you don't know the way how to work with people, to coordinate with people, but you are so much prayerful, but you don't know this, you will be also there. You'll be isolated in a certain zone. So a person who will grow, you combine them together and you become
victorious.
Yes.
So the other thing I really want to ask you to tell our dear viewers, how is someone ought to take themselves in character or personal trait on how they should live in the time of desert?
Galatians 6 verse 9. The Bible says that never get, if that's the right, never get weary of doing good. That you, in the time of when you sow, but also in the time of harvest, you harvest good. Now, we don't do good because we are passing through a good situation. Actually, if you say, if you say that you love me, but you can only love me when I have money.
Because we're friends. So when we're friends on it, like, I'd be a friend when there
if you're my wife and you show me good character when you have money, good manners when I have money, but when I don't have money, you just abuse me. You're lying, you don't give me. If you are to
And I will have to entice you to give me that car money, download it from you, pick it from your account.
That's deception. That's deception.
That's being manipulated.
And bad mannered. But the Bible encourages us to sow good seeds in seasons and in out of season. Meanwhile, maintain a character of being good.
Maybe your day-to-day life, every day.
Let it be to people. Maintain a character of being good, of being diligent, of being hardworking. Let it be your daily character. Not in good times only, or not in only bad times, but let it be good. Let you be good. Have a character of Jesus in you. Love people, sow good seeds, be hardworking in everyday life. Let it be your character. You will win.
You will win.
Yes.
So if you're already a viewer there, nga gwe character ye jam season nongi nga webanga oli mu happiness abantu obayisaako.
He loves people who has money. There are those people that shows good character to good people, to rich people. Yeah, they love people that I have, but if you don't, you will know that that person is bad mannered. Make them next to the people that don't have. You will see that she doesn't love people.
Actually, those kind of people, when maybe you fall short of your income, they won't stand because they cannot love the ones that are down there, and you have. Just imagine when you don't have, what will be the picture there, you know?
Enough for me when I see those such kind of people. I don't want them to be my friends. I want genuine people. Yeah, genuine people. Love me because of who I am. Love me because you are my friend. Let's work together because you believe in what I'm doing.
True.
But the kind of people that they love you when you're in victories, they want to work with you because I will not be like Joseph. I always tell people, I'm not Joseph, because we will see in the story of Joseph that his brothers tried to
kill him.
They tried to kill him. And I always encourage people, don't think that everybody is Joseph. In this generation, there are so fewer Josephs. Joseph had a pure heart, and that was his nature.
That was his nature.
But some of people, you treat me bad,
I will not forget.
I will not hate you. I will not, but I will distance. So good seeds.
So good.
Don't wait for people to be good. You will like successful people, but those people that are next to you that are still working out life, you see them as trash. You are not sowing good seeds. You sow good seeds by treating people equally. Treat people equally. Show them the love of Christ, even if they are not yet there. Even I was telling people that even people at doors, you can, like Joseph, how he was treated. Remember, his brothers tried to kill him, but when time came back, he was the prime minister, and he was the one to give them food. Imagine that person that you are treating badly, that one person that you think is trash, after 10 years is the one to open for Yedo. If he's not Joseph, he will cause you out.
They will just shut it. Who is there? Close it. I don't want to know.
Because you've sowed bad seeds. So in all situations, sow good seeds. Sow good seeds. And the Lord will make you win.
So what would be the word of encouragement to the youth out there? You would want to tell, because it is always the black hair that works for the gray hair, and you see people trolling because they misuse their young age. So what could you tell the youth out there?
Because we've been talking about victory, I was talk about three things. First, know what you want to become. No one is going to know it for you.
And no one can walk that journey for you.
Yeah, know what you want to become. It is in this generation you find a youth and ask him, what do you want to become? And they say, what the Lord wishes for me. Now, Lord has a lot of things in this world.
And to that more open check.
The Lord has a lot of things. What are you praying for him? A person doesn't want, they don't know what they are to what is there for them. They don't know what they want to become.
Yeah.
They don't know where they are going. But Lord, what do I want to become? Don't you have a mind? For God's sake, the Lord created you with a mind that you can think. Also,
And he tells us that...
what do you see? The Lord asks, what do you see? For you see nothing.
I see blank.
You see blank.
And so then I want the light to come, and I through God.
So the first thing, know where you are going. The first thing, believe in process.
Believe in process.
The second thing, believe in process. We are living in the world where people don't believe in process. They believe that things are going to happen in a blink of an eye. But I'll ask you, as they happen, where?
I to believe God is a magician.
There is no anywhere the God is a miracle worker, is not a magician.
And like the way we think of, like quick, and life there is a shift, and like is a magician because he has...
The Bible talks about seasons, talks about processes, and all the people that we've seen in the Bible, the Lord has worked with. He has made them go in processes. Even Jesus himself, he went through a process. He was prophesied way back. The Bible says Jesus is the word of God. But in the beginning, in Genesis, there was a word was with God, word with God. Jesus was there even at the creation. But see his time of manifestation and fulfilling his purpose on the earth. We see it in the New Testament. After how many years?
A lot of years.
So many prophets prophesied about him. But even when he came on the world, even he was good. But he showed us a very good example of living on the earth 30 years, passing through a normal life cycle.
Yet he had all about to tell us.
Yes, but even God started to use him when his mind is mature. Why did God use him at the age of 12? You mean he couldn't?
He could, but...
Why did he wait for him to get 30 years? He had to first read, he had to pass through a process. When we are reading about Jesus, we're just reading about the 3.5 years of ministration. But he spent on the earth 33.5 years. He spent on the earth. So, if you are going to achieve a proper victory, believe in process.
Believe in process.
If you want to achieve something, focus on it, work on it. Work on it. It is a process. Victory is a process. Then, the last thing I'll talk about, persist.
Persistence.
Persist on the vision. You find, today I want to be a doctor, tomorrow I want to be a lawyer. Today I want to be a businessman, tomorrow I want to be a pastor. Today I'm an apostle, today I'm a prophet. Now I'm a singer. You are not going to achieve any of them.
You become a confused fella.
Yeah, you're becoming how do they call it, the right word? I've forgotten the right word, but it would have fitted very well. The word ends with monger. What? You just monger around. You monger, you roll it around. You end up not achieving anything. So you focus on something, you focus on it. A doctor focuses at the same thing for 24 years. A lawyer the same. But it is because we are a church initiative. But you find a person in church, they cannot focus on the same thing for a year. It is only in this church. I was talking to a friend I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I said the church of these days, they think that they are strong, but they are very weak. It is in this church of these days that you find a person cannot sit in a church for 3 years. For 3 years. They cannot concentrate in a church for 3
years.
But they think they are ready to work. I am ready to be a pastor. How are you going to pastor when you cannot settle in under certain ministry for 3 years? You get?
Because I started hearing the voice of God, and I go internet, so
you started hearing the voice of God when you've forgotten. If I told him to give you Prophet Samuel, he was a very big prophet in the Bible. He had the voice of God when he was young. When was his day of manifestation?
Oh, wow.
How long did it take him to start acting in the office of the prophecy? Because hearing the voice of God is another thing. I always tell people, the Lord called me when I was young, but I've started serving when I'm at 30. But I've spent all the time you can see me pastoring now. You think I learned it yesterday. No, all my life I've been in church.
Through training.
If you don't have training, In ministry, you're going to die very quick. You die quick. You die quick. The devil will kill you quick because he has the capacity to kill.
He'll devour you.
He has the capacity to kill the ignorance, to kill you when you're ignorant. You don't know what to do.
You'll get lost.
As it is in ministry, church ministry, it is also in other sectors of life. Because for us, we believers, but also we Wexa, that every walk of life, it is a ministry in itself. I can be a doctor, but I'm serving God there. I can be a lawyer, I'm serving God there. I can be in ministry, I'm in business, but I'm serving God there. But in all your walks of life, believe in process.
Believe in process.
So I talked about having goal, process, and persistence. Those are 3 words I can give them.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It has been a good session with you, Mr. Isaac.
Thank you.
And bannange ebigambo sisobola kwongerako byange. But dear viewers, mwebale kutulaba. Kansubire, this topic that we have brought, victory in disguise, has spoke something to you. It has triggered something to you. Change mindset. Have goals. Take a process. Acquire knowledge. It is all in this. Come and digest it. Come and process it. I know it will make a good person in you. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned on the Oracles of God. Thank you.